What's up, Suffolk? I'm your host, Travis, and welcome to What's Up, Suffolk, your source of what's going on at Suffolk County Community College. For our first piece of news, on the Emmerman campus, the Suffolk County Community College Department of Theater and Arts are putting on the show, Urinetown. Urinetown is a musical satire that takes its title from a mysterious, feared place in the show's plot, where citizens who don't pay to use the public toilets are sent. The show will be taking place in the Shea Theater on November 14th, 15th, 19th, 20th, 21st, and the 22nd at 7:30 p.m. and November 16th and the 23rd at the start time of 2 p.m. Admissions is $15 and $10 for kids and veterans. However, if you bring your Suffolk ID, you will be entitled to 2 free tickets. For more information, head to the sunysuffolk.edu website. For our last piece of news before the break, while we were still the topic of arts, on the Michael J. Grant campus, they will be having a Chorus Line 50th anniversary celebration. Celebrate the magic of Broadway with the 50th anniversary production of a Chorus Line, presented by the Grant Performing Arts Program at the Van Nostrand Theater of the Michael J. Grant campus of Suffolk County Community College. A chorus line that takes us behind the scene of a Broadway audition, where a group of dancers, each with their own dreams and struggles, vie for a spot in an unnamed Broadway musical. The show will be from November 18th to the 21st. Admissions is free for everyone, but seating might be limited. For more information, head to the sunysuffolk.edu website. We'll be right back with more stories after the break.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
El impacto de una comida va mucho más allá de alimentar nuestro cuerpo. Porque cuando las personas se alimentan, sus futuros se nutren. Todos merecen una vida plenamente llena. Y con tu ayuda, podemos acabar con el hambre. Únete al movimiento en feedingamerica.org/haz tu parte.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
Welcome back to What's Up, Suffolk. For my pro wrestling fans, the big event in House of Glory Wrestling will be putting on a super clash at the Suffolk Credit Union Arena on Saturday, November 15th at 8 p.m. They said this will feature the biggest matches and moments Long Island has ever seen. Former WWE superstars Andrade and Shayna Baszler will be at the wrestling event, as well as famous Japanese wrestler Makioto. For more information, go to the Ticket Tailor website. On the topic of sports, let's see what Stefan has to say about the local sports. What's happening, Stefan?
Thanks, Travis. We have a few big things happening this week. To start it off, we have both the men and women's basketball team playing against Dutchess Community College on November 6th. On the 8th, we have a big day for the Sharks as the cross-country team is competing in the D3 National Championship in Fort Dodge, Iowa. And lastly, we have both the men and women's basketball teams playing against Queensboro Community College. Good luck to all the Sharks competing. That's all for sport news. Back to you, Travis.
Thanks, Stefan. We'll be right back after these messages.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to the show. With Halloween being behind us, it is now time to get into the holiday spirit. A way you can do that is by attending Magic of Lights at Jones Beach State Park. Magic of Lights is a drive-through holiday light show using the latest technology. The event will be running every night from November 21st to January 3rd. Experience the magic of lights from the comfort of your own vehicle. You pay per car instead of per person. A standard vehicle is about $30, which price is being cheaper on the weekdays. For more information, go to magicoflights.com. On the topic of the holiday season, I went around campus asking Suffolk students and staff what their favorite holiday traditions are. Take it away, me.
What's up, Suffolk? Today, we're going to be asking students what their favorite holiday tradition is. Let's go.
For the holidays, I like to, we have, as far as traditions go for me, I like to watch classic movies, you know, Elf, Rudolph, Red-Nosed Reindeer, stuff like that.
For the holidays, I just love spending time with family and friends, watching old claymations and holiday movies.
My holiday traditions are mostly just spending time with my family.
So my holiday traditions are just spending time with family. I look forward to Christmas the most. I love Christmas. We get in the holiday spirit. We go get our tree the day after Thanksgiving. We decorate the house. You know, now it's really great because we get to celebrate with our daughter. It's her first Christmas and holidays, so it's going to be extra special.
Well, that's all from us. See you back at the studio.
It seems like everybody has a unique holiday tradition. My favorite holiday tradition is spending Thanksgiving with my family. Even though this is our last episode of What's Up Suffolk, if you want to keep up with the RTV program is doing next, you should follow our Instagram at SCCCRTV. Before we end today's show, let's go to Allie with the weather.
Thanks, Travis. This week, the weather seems to be all over the place. Today is sunny with a high of 57 degrees, and we can expect similar weather over the next few days. But this weekend, we have some rain showers incoming. Temperatures range from high 50s and can be expected to drop into the 40s this weekend. Overall, not so bad. Just remember to dress appropriately. Now back to you, Travis.
That's everything we got for this edition of What's Up Suffolk. I'm Travis, and from me and the whole team we would like to say thank you, guys, for tuning in to this season of What's Up Suffolk.